Video number 2 in the Ugly Drum Smoker series starts now. I went around with my tape measure and I put a little dash every 2 inches all the way around. I'm going to put some painter's tape on this. I was on Amazon the other day and I found a great deal on a step drill bit. Unbelievable deal. I waited 3 days to get it because of the quarantine going on. It's just ridiculous. Anyway, I got my step drill bit. Boom! It is a beautiful step drill bit. Small problem. This piece here, unfortunately, is too big to go into my drill. So, plan B. So I'm going to use my Dremel to make the holes in my drum. So I moved the holes, guys. I moved it up from 2 inches to 3 inches. There's still going to be 3 holes. I'm going to cut a X across the hole. This is measured out for 1 inch. Then I'm going to use my little wheel here and I will round it out really nice so that it looks like this one that I've already done, which is 1 inch. I'm going to film this last one so that you guys can see what I'm doing, so you know what I'm talking about. Alright, so I just got home from going to Home Depot. This is my haul, guys. I just wanted to show you really quick. So I'll just go over everything. I'll make a parts list at the very end, just so anybody who wants to build it as well can do it. So first of all, I got a sheet of expanded metal, 3/4 by 24 by 24. These are for the vents. I have 3 18-inch by 3/4 galvanized metal. I have 3 3/4 inch pipe nipples. I have 3 3/4 inch floor flanges, 3 3/4 inch 90-degree bends. I also have 3 U-bolts to secure my air intake to my drum. I have a high heat black Rust-Oleum paint, and I have a high heat white Rust-Oleum paint. One other thing, I just wanted to talk about this sheet of expanded metal, what I'm going to be doing with it. I'm going to cut it in half right here and make my charcoal basket out of this, which is awesome. But the other thing, once I saw this, I realized something, that I can probably use this for my grill as opposed to buying a new grill like that's 20 inches. I can cut that to the size I want and it should be strong enough to hold whatever I'm cooking inside the drum. And I did realize that I forgot to order some pieces to hold this. So here is one of my pieces all assembled. I've got my pipe nipple, my 90-degree, my 18-inch pipe, my U-bolt to hold it to the container, and my 4 flange. All these together. Like that. Okay, just so you see all that. Now this floor flange is going to go into that hole right there, okay? And I'm gonna have to put 2 holes on the side for the U-bolt. I was putting the floor flange at the top of the air intake as opposed to the bottom because I wanted to use, I've got some juice lids that I was thinking I could use and make this like a knife's edge vent. So when I want more air, I put a hole in the top, I bolt it down loosely, and then it just knife edge style opener just slides open or slides closed for whatever air you need. So the pipe nipple goes into the 1-inch hole. It looks like I'm gonna have to round that out a little bit more. And then it will sit almost, the 18-inch pipe with a 4 flange on top, sits almost to the very first rib on the barrel. So one other thing, guys, when I went to my dad's house today to drop off his Easter dinner for him and my mom, because we couldn't be with them because of the quarantine, I was telling him about my step drill bit that wouldn't fit into my regular drill. He told me he still had my grandfather's old drill, and he was more than sure that the drill bit would fit into this drill. So he gave me the drill to try out and use. I think it's awesome. It works, it fits. So I just made 3 lines on my drum, centered off the hole down here. This is the bottom, and then just going straight up. And I use my level and a marker, and that's going to be for where my vent pipes go in. Next, I have to put 2 holes for my U-bolt. So there is my vent pipe on the side of my drum. Again, this side is the bottom, screwed in here, the pipe nipple screwed in, then the 90 degree, then the 18-inch, then the floor flange, and I still have to drill the hole for the U-bolt just right in here. Here's my middle line. My U-bolts are 1.5 inches from center to center. This is my rough estimate where the hole is going to go. So earlier I measured 4 inches and then 9 inches. My tape is 71 inches long, and it is the full circumference of the drum. So I'm going to put in 4 bolts at the quarter mark. So every 17 3/4 inches is the quarter of the barrel. So I am going to put a hole at the 4-inch and at the 9-inch. So all that's left to do now is to place my thermometer hole into the drum. This is about 3/4 inch round, so I need to go to the 3rd step on my step drill bit. It looks like the best place to place your thermometer on an ugly drum smoker is about 1/2 inch below the grate that you're going to be using all the time. So if I'm going to go with my 4-inch grate, from the top here, it looks like I have to go about 1/2 inch down from that, and I'm going to want to put it right in the center of my drum. So let's just do a test fit of the thermometer. Fits perfect. So that wraps up this video. All the holes are drilled. Everything seems to fit. All that's left to do now is to build the basket for the charcoal, burn the drum, paint the drum, and do final assembly. Can't wait.